Welcome back, Travis.
Alright, let's try a launch. So, we're gonna push down the throttle and at the same time hold the handbrake and the clutch. And then we're gonna... Oh, that would have been nice if I would have thrown it into the right gear. Let's try that one more time. Alright. We're gonna throw the car into neutral. Oh, damn, if I was on the right side of the road, maybe. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream, everybody. We'll be doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000 subs here. We'll be giving away a MOZA KS Pro wheel with an R5 base along with a next level racing cockpit.
Remember that Nissan Figaro my uncle had in the UK? Well...
Alright, let's find something to do. What's going on, guys? Welcome over to the stream. Let me know if anything looks weird or looks off, and I'll fix it. We'll go do this road race right here.
He mentioned he saw one around here. Check the clue.
You're in my way. The only thing I was kind of pissed off about, and it's probably just like a telemetry issue that'll be fixed when the game fully comes out, is I couldn't get my seatbelt tensioner to work with this. We tried to set it up this weekend, and we could get motion to work, which I do not like.
In
I'm
200
a big
yards,
believer that
turn
motion
left.
sucks unless your only goal is to have
Turn
fun.
left.
So I'm from iRacing, that's all I play. And um games like this, if this was all you were going to play, motion, oh my gosh, would be so good. But a seatbelt tensioner, what it does is it pulls on you and allows you to feel the
400
braking
yards.
like
Turn
instantly. It
left.
kind of simulates G-force, and they work really well.
Turn
But
left.
um
In 200 yards, turn.
so far
You can use your skill point here to unlock perks. Every car has its own set, offering unique bonuses. Skill points can be spent on any car you own.
it seems like telemetry with
200
this game
yards,
is
you
a
will
bit of a
arrive at
pain
your
in the
destination.
ass. Sure, but
You have arrived at your destination.
if you're on a G29 or G920, do you have a clutch pedal, or do you just have a do you have a clutch pedal or a clutch pedal, not paddle? That was the wheel I started on. If I were you, I would save up my money. This is what I would do if I were you. I would save up my money to get a Thrustmaster T598. Um, that was my first direct drive wheel, and it is absolutely amazing for the price. Highly recommend it. Also, shout out to AZ Sim Racing. They reached out to me today and talked about going over some partnership and stuff. The first company that's reached out to me since MOZA, and pretty awesome company. I don't have you don't need an e-brake. So Forza isn't a simulator, bro. It like Forza isn't, hold on, let me restart this. Forza is an arcade game. So like even if you turn off all the assists, these cars are like made to be played with a controller. That's how these games were made to be played. Like Need for Speed or Gran Turismo, like you could play those with a controller. I'm on iRacing, so like I didn't buy all those pedals you see down there. I got three of them. They cost $1,000 per pedal. I didn't buy those to play this game. Was just sent to me. I usually only play iRacing. But when it comes to this, you don't need a e-brake. You don't need um any of that. What you should do is map your clutch to your third pedal down there, or map your clutch to your handbrake. So if I had a third pedal down there right now, that's what I would be using if I was going to be shifting. Any of you guys that don't have an e-brake, even if I had an e-brake, which I do, I just don't use it. Um, I would prefer my e-brake be on the floor. It's just much easier when you're throwing a wheel like that to go drift. It is much easier to hit a pedal than it is to grab something or click a button. So the reason that works is when you have an e-brake on, when you pull like a physical e-brake, if you just have it as a button, when you click it, it's going to hit at 100%. But um if you have it mapped to your clutch pedal, you can barely touch it because most of the time you want like 20 to 50%. So having it mapped to a pedal, it's much easier to do that. And then you just map your clutch to a button. But when it comes to Forza, drifting isn't so much about that. It's more about like having really good throttle control, being able to like you people that know how to drift perfectly, it's not about using the e-brake. That's more of like an e-drift. You want to be able to clutch kick and um be able to be really steady on the gas. Like it's about throttle control more than anything. So slow. Once we get to the next stage, we will have our like racing transmissions and stuff, so we'll be good. Yeah, we're going to be giving away an Ultimate Edition of the game on Friday. I'm aware, but neither of us are pro drifters. You're asking me how to learn, and any YouTube tutorial or anything out there that you're going to watch is going to tell you that you shouldn't start off drifting using the handbrake. You should start off using the clutch. But also, when it comes to Forza, the game kind of, like, here, when we go into a big turn, I'll show you. I have every assist in the game off. It's super easy to just throw the car into a spin like that. And this doesn't have any upgrades or anything. Where if you were to like try this in a Assetto Corsa, it would take you like 2 weeks to learn. Once I get out of this, I could do like a little tutorial. We'll jump into a different car. And another thing too is if you're trying to learn how to drift, you don't want to use a Formula drift car. You should just jump into something basic like a BMW or just anything basic. Just to learn the fundamentals. We should have enough to upgrade this, and now we can start going a little bit faster. Isn't just clutch kicking, but with the handbrake on the clutch pedal. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, Travis, what's next?
I guess we'll go here. We'll go join
Okay,
the
Travis,
drift
I
club.
have set your route to Jordan Chambers.
Here, let's see if I could do it without the setup. So if you see, I have like gigantic pedals. I have 3 of these. And the reason we don't have the third one on is there's not enough space down there. And plus, I really only drive GT cars, so I'm never using that style of clutch, ever. And if I have to, it's on my paddles right here. But
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right.
Another thing that'll help tremendously too is you see me using the paddles more than like an actual extended handbrake is a H pattern shifter. So I have the MOZA active shifter, and then I also have a TH8A shifter. Had the MOZA active shifter. Let's see if we can get something going here. Yeah, I never really play these games. I mostly do iRacing, so the whole point of this channel is
great for a bit of drifting.
we are going from a sim setup to a real GT car at Texas Motorsports Ranch in Crescent, and we'll be in a Mercedes AMG GT3 car in December.
Not having a go at drift. I'm sorry, but I just won't allow it. So if you don't mind hopping in that RX-7 and following me, I'll take you to your drift club taster session.
The only reason we're playing this is we got sent a code.
We're off to meet Hamada Isami-san, actual drift legend and humble Drift Club Japan member. Well, he's actually the cornerstone of the whole thing. The best part of Drift Club, aside from the drifting, is the community. I'm telling you, I found my people. I'll admit, I wasn't that great on my first run out with them, but ever
and
since
even with like no settings too, you got to make sure you have traction control and stability control off as well. These cars, something about this game, it's kind of like, I forget what it's called, but that drifting game on Steam, the car does, like, the entry for you.
Never used to be, far from it, in fact. There's whole series, competitions, properly sanctioned, best of the best type stuff. That's where we want to be.
What's going on, Max? How you doing, buddy? I missed you, man. Also, if you guys enjoy the content, head over to makeawish.org. There's a ton of sick kids in America that could use your help. I don't need donations. That's why they're off. So if you guys want to donate, head over there.
Sensible choice. Hey, no pressure to join our drift club right now. See if you enjoy it first. But let's talk more drift. Tokyo City is waiting for us.
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Why? Where the fuck? What are you guys doing right there? Come on, guys. They like trying to go tandem. They're like making a baby in the corner right there. Alright, why aren't we clicking?
That's just showing off.
Here, I gotta change something real quick before we start this, because I got no left on my turn. There we go.
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
What the fuck, dude? There we go. Now it feels alive.
That's just showing off.
Ah!
One of the greatest to ever do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san, aka the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine.
Yes, you started in the street scene, just like what you're doing now. Street to circuit, just like the Drift King.
I will say it's starting to feel better. I downloaded, for any of you MOZA guys out there, it was about data in and data out, but I can't use like my button boxes and stuff or my displays. But I think we're definitely going to have to put a third pedal on, because trying to hit a handbrake up here and the clutch, it's really challenging. What the? Do we still got the stability control on? Let me check one other thing. Advanced controls. And when you come in here too to map your stuff, a big thing is like when you, so this game, like I said, is made for a controller. It's not a full-on simulator. So you, with it not even being fully out yet, you have to come in here and make sure everything's right, because like I'm on a direct drive wheel and it's supposed to spin very fast. We had it spinning right yesterday, but you have to make sure everything's right. Because right now, like when I'm pushing down my pedal, all it was is I probably changed to something in my pit house and didn't change it in game. So when you come in here to map, make sure you're putting these on. Pushing them all the way down, sorry. That's what I meant. Once we hit 1,000, by the way, this is what we will be giving away on the channel: a MOZA KS Pro wheel and an R5 base. This is an R12 V2, but we'll be giving away an R5 and this right here. This is mine, but we have one brand new in the box. I showed that earlier on my TikTok. All right, let's give this one more shot before we go and mess with something.
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Oh, it's because it's in third. What the f... And now we're... Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind with this game. I just spent 2 hours setting everything up before stream, and now we're running into shit.
If you only...
Why do we have no volume now? Whatever.
ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Okay, there we go. That feels a little bit better.
One of the greatest to ever do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san, aka the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine.
Yes, he started in the street scene, just like what you're doing now. Street to circuit, just like the Drift King.
That's just showing off.
Oh, we didn't hit that fucking thing. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best at drifting. I hardly know how to do it myself in this, but after we get done with this, I'll throw a handbrake on really quick, or my third clutch pedal, and we'll go to an open spot, and I guess we'll all learn together. But if I were you 1,000% and I had the choice to either have a handbrake or a clutch, I am putting my handbrake on my clutch pedal. Much easier to use your foot down there than it is to push a button on the wheel while it's moving.
The Mazda loves to slide. Dab a brake, a smidge of e-brake to tighten the angle, rear wheel drive kicking in to control that lateral movement. I tried it in a front wheel drive car once. Did not.
And we'll also turn up our wheel speed too. It's super weird that it's not throwing only sometimes, and then it's super heavy. You don't want a ton of force feedback for throwing a wheel. You want it just to be fast. So like I have an R25, I would never throw that wheel at full. You'd break your fucking fingers.
Come on, you can do it.
Alright, let's get this fixed real quick and then we'll try this again. I love it, dude. I absolutely love it, Max. Let's get the volume fixed real quick. For whatever reason, we got no volume. There we go. I absolutely love the game. Best Forza game I ever played, even though it's not like a true simulator. it is perfect for people that just want to try something out and, you know, don't want to spend
Okay,
hundreds
Travis,
of dollars
I have
like
sent
me on
you to Jordan
iRacing.
Chambers.
It's the first Forza game I ever played where all the cars don't feel like boats.
There is so much to see in Japan.
Like
So
I
this
was
journal will
driving
help you
a
track your discoveries.
even
As
though
you
the
explore, you'll
transmissions
earn
aren't
stories.
like 100%
Kind of
correct,
like a diary of your
the
journey.
that's what's
Take a
thrown
look.
me off a little bit. I drove a GT Mercedes a Mercedes GT3 yesterday, and it felt pretty close to iRacing, dude. And the cool thing is, when I drive cars like that, I can just come over here, say, "Nope, I'm gonna jump that wheel on right now," and start driving with this. I I would give it one of the best games of the year by far, because even like
200 yards.
small shit, the fact they were able to make an open world game this beautiful, and that's always been my biggest complaint and why I choose Gran Turismo.
Right.
Like, even though that's not my thing anymore and I won't be playing this forever, the cars don't feel like boats. Every car I've driven so far feels unique. You can feel the suspension. And I think a big part of that's because when they originally make these games, they're making them for the mass. It's just like games on PC and like how they're optimized.
Turn left.
They're making them for the mass. They're not just making them for people that have, you know, a 5090. And the majority of people playing this game are going to have controllers. So I feel like on the older ones, you really had to mess with stuff to get it to feel
You have
proper.
arrived at your destination.
But with this, there's still some stuff that definitely feels wrong and doesn't feel 100% correct, like my wheel speed and all that stuff. But I'm sure there's going to be updates, tutorials, and all kinds of different stuff that's going to come out here and make this game better. Yeah, yeah, right here. I had it pointed at the thing yesterday. This would have been a cool game to try out that active shifter with, because the active shifter, the cool thing about it is you can't just throw the car into the wrong gear. You've seen the active shifter I've had. I think you've seen it before. The one that you can use, it's like a $600 shifter. You can use it for flight sims and all kinds of other stuff, but hold on. Since I really only drive GT cars, I don't have all that stuff set up for my rig. So here, let's go in here to difficulty, anti-lock off, assisted. Okay, you want this off 1000%, and then steering. We'll try it at simulation. Stability control. The weird thing about these is they're called assists in this game, but like, what I don't understand is this is like stuff that you would actually have on a real race car. So, depending on what you were driving. This you wouldn't. Attempts to keep the car. I'm going to keep that launch control on. because if I keep it with manual, we'll give this a shot. It might feel like absolute shit, but who cares? I'll give it another shot. Yeah, I think it's different though. Like,
Hey, thanks for meeting me.
if you were
Oh,
gonna
I love
drive a
this
car
one.
and
Great for
like
a bit of
just
drifting.
take something out of the
Speaking of,
factory, you would take and you wanted
if
to
I mentioned
drift
Drift
it, you
Club
would turn
Japan yet?
traction
It's a club,
control off.
obviously,
Like
a board
anybody
game
that
club or
does, if
badminton
you've ever
club,
seen like a
for,
Red Bull drift
sending cars
commercial or
sideways.
something
And we are
like
in
that,
Japan, so
they
you not having a
turn
go at
traction
drift?
control
I'm
off
sorry,
on the
but I just
car.
won't allow it. So if you don't
But
mind hopping in that RX-7 and following me,
I don't think
I'll
it's
take
the
you to
same
Drift
thing
Club
for
taster
Forza
session.
because they're difficulty settings. I don't know how to explain it.
We're off to meet Hamada Isami-san, actual drift legend.
All right,
and
let's see if we can get
humble
this
Drift Club
going.
Japan member. Well, he's actually the cornerstone of the whole thing. The best part of Drift Club, aside from the drifting, is the community. I'm telling you, I found my people. I'll admit, I wasn't that great on my first run out with them, but ever since I joined, they've made me so much better.
Yeah, you definitely need that off.
Okay, Travis. I have set your route to the nearest street
Here, we'll
race.
test it now because I couldn't even hit it with that on at all. Yes, anti-lock off. From my understanding, like it's just ABS, but for you're at a huge disadvantage. If this is on, you're most likely not going to be able to drift if you're on a wheel at all. That's what I was reading earlier. And then the other thing that needs to be off is this stability control because that'll keep the car planted. You'll be able to do like a little e-drift, but you won't be able to hold a line. And there we go. All set. Let's give this a shot now. Yeah, dude, Max is one of my longtime viewers. I don't know him in real life, but he's like one of the biggest reasons I kept this channel. I play iRacing, right? And if it, like, compared to iRacing compared to this is like driving a real car versus playing a video game. That, like, iRacing is insane. iRacing is harder than real life in certain aspects because what is this? iRacing is harder in certain aspects because you can't feel the G-force, but you're racing against people online as well. And when it came to me driving a clutch, dude, I streamed one of these days, and I had like 100 people watching, and I didn't really know how to drive manual transmission, and I blew my engine, and I was on a team race too. So I'm a part of a team on iRacing, and I just, yeah, I'll get it, I'll figure it out, and I blew the engine. It's when you drive GT cars, even if they're fully manual, you only need these to turn the car on, because they're, you're just using the paddles, and it's like, even a GT3 car, GTE, you can't throw the car back in the wrong gear, like, there's assists against it, so if you are, let's say in fourth gear, you can't just throw the car in third. These are what I drive in real life and not in video game. Here, hold on. We'll actually make it biblically accurate here. But that's funny you say that because I feel like we all have that confidence. What the fuck? And it's still doing it. That's fine. We'll just... It's... It doesn't always reset the right way. That's the other problem right now. But I'm sure these things will be fixed on day one. Let me make sure it's not launch control. Give me 1 second. There we go. And I'll actually turn the launch control off. And it was because I have a gearbox down there, and I have the gearbox in second gear. That was why that was happening. So when I restart, it was automatically putting the car into second. We should be good. What the? There we go. I'm still figuring this out. This is like honestly harder for me because I'm used to like a genuine simulator, and I'm trying to play it like that, but it doesn't want to be played like that. It's one other thing here with the wheels so it doesn't keep throwing like that. Just use this. Really? I fucking suck, dude. There we go. But yeah, Max, I remember that day. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get this all set up. I had my power go out, and I don't know why it keeps like jerking to the left like that. Had my power go out, and we were doing a 24-hour race, and yeah, I blew the transmission on the car. And again, dude. All right. Let me try to turn down force feedback linearity, and we'll try this one more time. I'm just gonna quit the game and load it back up with a different preset, because the wheel just keeps cutting to the left like that, and it's not supposed to do that. Once we get our review out for the game, I'll also give you guys the same setup for once I find something to work. Here, let me share display capture with you guys, so you're able to see what I'm running in my pit house software. There we go. All right, so when we're in here, this was at 50. I have a feeling it might have something to do with interpol. All right, that would be one of the things. See if we got one for Forza 6 yet. Nope. All right, so we're going to put that up at 100. I have a feeling this right here was why it was cutting left. And then if we come over at this, the interpolation, I have a speech impediment, sorry. I would probably put this down to 8. Keep, you 1000% want to keep hands-off protection off, because if this is on, the way it'll work with Forza is it, the signal won't read right, and you'll just come in and your wheel will start going like this, but super fast. Let's turn this down to 70. Yeah, it has nothing to do with traction control, though. So, yesterday we were playing, and before I had the in and out transfer on, I was able to drift. I was able to drive just fine, all that stuff. I know we were in the rain, but, and game spring, this should be down. We had literally everything off yesterday. And then if we come over in here as well, way down here, where is it? Nope. It's not under advanced controls. Oh, down here. We found it. So it's under HUD and gameplay. Make sure this is off if you get everything working. This flipped back on. This was what was causing our issues. For whatever reason, this broke everything yesterday. More on that when I release a full video, because that's how you're going to use, like, the HF8 Pro seat, your butt kicker, your motion. But, like, these pedals, for me, when I race in iRacing, they allow me to feel, like, the wheel lock, the ABS, the traction control, all that stuff. And, with this game, there is none of that. You don't
Welcome back,
you don't
Travis.
need that. It's not going to help you. could try it out. See if that makes a difference. And I'll keep launch control off, since I can know how to launch. There we go. Now my wheel feels alive. See how much faster it'll spin back to the center? There we go, baby. Let's go. So it sends the data, like, the data from the game to MOZA, but from what I read online, if your game is working without it, keep it off, and if it's working with it, or if it's not working, try to turn that on. Like if you have like all your button boxes and stuff, and here, let's go do something. Go do an event. Oh, we already did that one. Like your button boxes and stuff need somewhere to send the signal. So iRacing and like all this stuff is connected. Like as soon as you turn the game on, it's connected through SimHub. Like they read each other, but Forza and SimHub don't automatically do that. So you have to manually set everything up.
400 yards.
It was way, way worse with 5. I couldn't even get 5 working with these pedals down there.
Turn left.
Yeah, that feels so much better. I turned it off yesterday. I don't know why in the world it turned back on. And the brakes feel better too. There we go.
Turn right. Turn right.
I'm sure day one, because the relationship MOZA has with Xbox, I'm sure day one you'll be able, because like right now, I don't have any vibration, even with that data in, data out thing. I didn't have any vibration in my pedals or anything. So I'm sure they'll add it, or there'll be a way to add it, but right now it's not working. Same thing with the screen, even with the data in, data out stuff, my screen wouldn't work on my wheel either. I got the screen working yesterday, it's just a pain in the ass. Oh, it's not here. You should get this game, Max, and even just play it with the controller with me, man. Just for the people that just joined, just a heads up, we're going to be giving away a MOZA KS Pro wheel and a R5 bundle. You must live in the US and subscribe to my YouTube channel for a chance to win. And then we'll also be doing an active pedal giveaway with a Nintendo Switch 2 bundle when I hit 5K. We just gave a PC away a few weeks ago. A few of you guys that are in here were here for that. Unfortunately, the guy that won it, I haven't talked to him since he won the PC. He hasn't joined a video or nothing. But I can't complain. A 65-year-old guy won it for his grandson, which I thought was pretty cool. But the guy that won the KS Pro, or the guy that won the original KS wheel that I used to have, the guy that won that, he's been in here quite a bit. He's cool.
You have arrived at your
But I'm not sure if you heard me though, Max. I got my second partnership now. I'll be teaming up with this company here and be doing reviews for them on their cockpits. So that's why we'll be giving this whole rig away, the entire rig. This is Next Level Racing GT track. I love this. I've had like a $4,000 rig in the past, $2,000, sorry. And the thing I love about this is it's very easy to move, and you could put, I have a 25 Newton meter wheelbase. You can put that on here and it won't flex at all. The only thing I don't like about it is if you attach a seatbelt tensioner to it, it has to be attached on the back. And you got to get a like an L clamp and do it because there's no rails on the side. Let's just make sure we're correct here. Yep. Okay. All set. What do we got? The drive a car difficulty. Once we get like the engine upgrades and stuff for these races and we get the next wristband and I can upgrade the cars, we'll be fine. We're fine right now. Why am I starting in fourth? Whatever. This is just a straight race, so. Driving in third person is legally wrong having this set up. You can do it though. I'm gonna have my wife put on one of those mustache masks and say that she won the giveaway, but her name's Rob, and then just throw this in the fucking dumpster. Shipping will probably cost more than this thing actually cost me. I'm kidding. Alright, let's start this over. I feel like I'm getting the, once we finish this race, I need to jump into like a parking lot and practice the launching because that's why I keep getting thrown so far back. It keeps starting me in third gear. Dude. Here, let's put that that launch control on. Maybe that'll help. Until we mess around and know how to do it, because I'm trying to do it just like how I would in iRacing, and it ain't working. Where I would just hold both of these down and then pop it. There we go, now we started it first. It looks incredible, though. Obviously, it looks better than iRacing, considering that came out in 2008, but I'm blown away for an arcade-style game. Like, it exceeds every expectation. And it's just fun, dude. I'm getting my ass kicked and I'm still having fun. There we go. What the fuck? Dirty eraser. If any of you guys are looking for a cheap rig, though, Amazon AZ Racing. Next Level Racing also has some great ones too. I need to get to the spot where we could start upgrading our engines to like racing transmissions and stuff. And by the way, we got confirmation from one of the devs is
Okay, Travis, what do you want to do
the
now?
transmissions aren't all the same. So once you get to a spot where you can start upgrading the car, you can change it to like a racing transmission, short, long, and adjust it to how you want it to feel, which is pretty sick. All right, what do we want to go do now? Here, we'll go over to the drag strip real quick, just so that way. Why isn't it? Okay, there we go. We'll go over to the drag strip though, so I can learn how to launch these cars, because that's why we keep losing. So beautiful. Oh, the other thing too, this game does better than any game I've ever played, and I've tried just about any sim out there. The sound, like the way you go through a tunnel and the car, like from inside the car, it's phenomenal. They got that perfect. Here, I'll go through a tunnel so y'all can hear this. Yeah, I've never heard sound. A couple of the mods for Port ACC are like this, but I've never played a game that has had every car just sound perfect, top notch. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel though, very much. For you guys out there that are new, the reason I started this channel is my wife and I, we went through a loss of a baby, and I about lost my mind after she almost died, and just life has been kind of tough, so I started this, and it kind of took me out of the depression, and she's pushed me to do it, and life has been going good. So I might not be the best driver in the world, but it's to show anybody out there that, you know, a fat ass like me, if I can do it, so can you guys. That's why I say, like, even if we do get this channel bigger, when we start editing stuff, I never want you guys to donate, ever. I would much rather any single person here go to Make-A-Wish.org and help out kids that actually need help, instead of giving $1 know Derek was asking how to
400
donate,
yards.
but listen to this.
Turn left.
You even hear like the wheels hitting the little
Turn
speed
left.
bump.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Wheel feels so much better too. I can't believe we got it to feel like that. Oh! Didn't catch it.
Turn left.
We're pretty slow there on the GPS, Anna. Everybody's driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't understand it. Pieces of shit. I'm kidding, I know. Mommy, what's a Zionist? Absolutely, though, a 10 out of 10 for any of you guys who listen to this tunnel action we got going on here.
You've arrived at your destination.
So sexy. Oh, let's get into a different car, too. If I know where I put my mouse. Typically, we're on, for the guy that asked on Twitch, we're usually on triple 49-inch monitors, but for this, I don't know how to do triple screens, and I wouldn't want to either. It's not that serious, so we're on the Samsung G9. Alright, what would be a good car to learn? Honestly, the Lancer would probably be a good car to learn how to launch in. I know how to launch. I watched somebody earlier do it. I just, I need to practice it. Because it's not like I tried to do it how you would do it in a sim, and something feels off. Same with drifting. It took me 2 weeks to even learn how to get into an entry on Assetto Corsa, and yeah, this game kind of does the entry for you. It's like a soft entry. Where are we going? Why am I... There we go. Damn it. I swear, these trucks come out of nowhere.
When it is safe to do so. In 100 yards,
They're everywhere.
turn right.
Yeah, I have zero complaints for this game.
In 200
For
yards,
what it is,
turn left.
the fact that it's free on Game Pass
Turn
and
left.
the Ultimate Edition of the game, like, not
200
necessary
yards,
at all.
Turn right.
But
Insatiable urge to go fast,
it's incredible.
but less urge
It's been
to
a
steer.
long time
Hit up
since
the
I've
drag
played a
me.
game on day one release without 1,000. It's not even released yet,
You've
but
arrived at your
there isn't
destination.
1,000 bugs with it. All right,
Okay,
here, let's
go.
get the launch control off. There we go. And we'll try to learn it on our
Find
own.
an empty grid spot and we can begin.
All right, so the way I believe you do it, or
Easy, Tiger. You have to go on green.
why, really, is you hold down your handbrake
Wait
and you
for the
hold
green
down the
light
clutch,
and go.
and then
3, 2, 1.
no, we did that wrong. Might be easier if I use the H-pad instead of trying to do it with everything up here. We gotta turn around. Yeah, so let's try this right here. Well, this is open. There we go. Yeah, it's different than it would be on controller. On controller, I've seen the way you do it would be, for those of you controller guys out there, you don't need launch control off, but you would push down on the gas while holding the handbrake, and then tap the clutch like that. Let go, and then catch it. Opposed to if you try to do it just in first without any of that, this is what it looks like. You're taking off way slower. We could try this drag thing one more time, I guess.
Go! That's it. Drop the hammer down.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, we did it.
Nice. That's a time officially
And we got a
locked.
new
Think
wristband
you can do
event.
better?
Let's go.
You've qualified for your first Horizon Rush event. Well done. Make your way there, complete the event, and earn that green wristband.
Let's check this out. What the hell's a rush event?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This game is sick, though. I've seen, like, 60-foot giant robots, and the cool thing is we'll only be playing this on stream, so any of you guys that you want to see the progression of the game, I won't be playing it unless I'm streaming it.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, shit.
Turn left.
How does it look though, Max? Anything I gotta fix with the screen? Does it look too stretched out? Because there's a way I can make it fit to screen, but we'll have the black bars, and I wasn't sure if that would look better. So far, the feedback feels
400
terrible on
yards.
dirt.
Turn right.
Just a quick heads up. Hopefully they'll add an update for that, because, like, I have not enjoyed it. The pavement feels 10 out of 10,
Turn
but the
right.
dirt, it, like, has no feedback, but just vibrates. But then as soon as we get back on, it feels terrific. Who knows? Maybe that's how that would feel if you were to take this car on a dirt road. I know it wouldn't feel good in real life either, with how low this thing is.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Let me throw this close.
Turn right.
Also, let me know, guys, in the chat. I'm going to turn my fan on. Let me know if it affects the audio at all, and I'll turn it off.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Ah!
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Hey, you made it to a stunt party. Just sign up, get ready, and we will find a space for you.
This isn't where I wanted to go. What the fuck? I swear, I didn't click that.
A trailblazer has been set. Get to the end in the fastest time.
I guess we joined this random-ass event. I guess we'll do it. So beautiful, though. I thought Japan was a shithole when I went there, full of people that just were worked to death and miserable fucking people, and they made this game look beautiful.
You got to be in it to win it, and you were certainly in it.
I didn't
Don't
even
worry,
know what I was a
some
part
party
of,
opens
homie.
every hour. There's always a next time.
I was trying to get here, bro. Or this thing. We'll change cars too. Jump into something badass. We got a Koenigsegg or anything. This Ferrari's nice. You know what else is cool? If you have a convertible, you can open the top. Here. Hold on. I'll show you guys. This is pretty sick. I think this car is just always open, I think. The main purpose for these games, though, is if I was a kid playing this and it was my first racing game, I would be a car guy for the rest of my life. Like, you don't need the steering wheel or the expensive pedals. This game makes the car feel alive even if you're playing on a controller. That's no fun, but it's true. Or, sorry, that would usually be no fun, but with a game like this, like, the sound is so good, it looks so good, so, like, playing it on a controller, it actually feels good. I should make a video of me playing this on this expensive setup, but only using the joysticks.
At your destination.
Our first Horizon Rush, an extreme drive through Tokyo City docks. Next wristband is waiting at the end of it.
This is pretty good, dude. It's a badass car. The Ford... Whoa! Wait, why are we playing like that? There we go. Oh no! Alright, let's start this over. I don't want to use rewind. I got the gear shifter in neutral. We're going to use the dog box. There we go. That's how you clutch kick. With your hand. I dropped it. I shouldn't have put it into fourth or third. What the f... Alright, we're rewinding. How do you do a flip? That's happened a few times. I don't know if you have, like, control over how the car moves. Okay. I guess. We're still alive somehow. Oh, we lost it. This is cool as... Alright. We gotta get it perfect. I'm not just restarting it or doing the rewind. I want to get it perfect. Well, that's a game-breaking bug right there. What the fuck is going on with that? We're just going through the floor. So far, the game is amazing, but anytime, I don't know if this stuff will be fixed day one or not. Anytime I hit a jump, the car either flips or teleports through the floor. That's the second time that's happened in 2 days. Just in these events, though. Alright, it's that time we hit it. We're good. Are you... Alright, I'm gonna just try to send it. Try not to end up upside down. Alright, we gotta go fast here. There we go. It would be nice if it didn't keep kicking me. Oh shit. Oh! Damn, that was rough, but that was still cooler than anything in any other Forza game, and that's only the first one.
Keep practicing.
We'll
There's some
retry
suckers
it.
to shave off out
We'll
there.
do it one more time. I want to get higher rating for that. I want to see if changing that stability control does anything. If that's why I'm flipping upside down. No. No, that wouldn't have anything to do with that. Maybe? I guess we'll try it. I've never seen a car flip upside down in a Forza game. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, fuck. Alright, we got that part without flipping. Why did it rewind? What the fuck? Oh, we almost drove off the edge. Let's go back. We'll hit rewind there. In the wheel. Alright, let's take this one big. I thought it was more of a hairpin. Oh no! Ugh. Come on, did we get more than 1 star? Damn, dude. We'll go one more time on this before we go do something else. Yeah, not going for style here, just going for speed. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time, but with no dog box. Alright, we're already a second faster. Oh no. We'll drive this just like I was going to in the sim. I'll drive it like a race car instead of a rally car. Alright, we gotta get the speed. Helicopter, helicopter. Holy shit. We're 25 seconds faster. And that was without trying to be fancy, just driving the car. It's kind of funny.
Your next milestone is a Horizon Showcase event. This one is pretty special. You know the drill. To qualify, we have these new events open to you. So, what takes your fancy?
Hey, you guys, I will be back on streaming here in a little bit. We're going to take a little break, and